I know a lot of you have been submitting questions as we've been going through the presentation, and we've been trying to answer those too, but I think some are prevalent for the entire group. So we will go ahead and take those questions at this time and share them with you so that we can make sure that we're all informed properly. So the first question that I see that's come up quite a bit is that people have been asking if this is being recorded, and it is being recorded and will be distributed to those who have registered for the webinar. So you will be able to watch this presentation again and go through and get this information at a second time. And Jeff, you can jump in at any point too.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I had a couple of questions. One of them was, is this PowerPoint presentation available to send out? It is. It is available to send out. We're not going to send it out to the mass distribution list, but if you would like a copy of it, just encourage you to reach out to your regional marketing team, your regional sales team, and they can provide you. We also got some questions regarding Zoom and the security of Zoom. And so just to kind of reiterate, there's a few tools you can use on Zoom. Number one, once all your participants that you are expecting in the meeting are there, click that lock meeting button. I like, especially if it's going to be more than just one or two people, I like the waiting room feature. That way everybody joins, they're in a waiting room, and then you allow them in when you're ready, and you can allow whoever that you want in. So there are some tools through Zoom to just try to make sure that it's as secure as possible.
Yeah, great tips, Jeff. One of the questions that I see in here that I think is a good question to answer for everyone are about Facebook posts and social posts that you can use. So we don't have things right now developed that are specific to remote working, but we do have a lot of social content developed for consumer use in our disability and our critical illness lines. So we've got some microsites out there, assuredydi.com and criticaloutlook.com, that have content that you can use the image and the compliant text that we've put together to use on your social posts for LinkedIn or Facebook as well. So definitely go check out those resources. Your regional sales team can direct you to those pieces as well if you didn't jot down those links real quick when I mentioned them. So reach out to your regional team and they can direct you to those consumer approved posts.
Excellent. I know we're getting a lot of repetitive questions about the recording and sending it out. So let's keep looking. Paige, do you see any other questions that we need to address?
There is a question here about the Universal Life electronic application. That was a good catch by whoever asked that question, because it's one of the few that we don't have available electronically at this point in time. But we are working to get that available electronically. So again, I would say reach out to your regional team. They'll have more information on that. But it is something on the list of to-dos for us. And good catch on noticing that it's not being on the list. There's a question in here about utilization of like an iPad or a tablet. That is a great question, and our custom quoters are tablet mobile friendly, so you could pull those up on your phone, your iPad, your tablet. It is very friendly in those types of platforms. You can also use the iPipeline electronic application on your tablet or iPad, and so that would be a good utilization as well through one of those more movement-friendly devices where you can pick it up and take it somewhere else. There's a request to put the phone number and the extensions back up, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to that slide so you guys can get the contact info for your regional sales team. A lot of good questions coming in. What we'll do here is if you have a question that you've asked and it hasn't been answered yet, we will reply to you. If you just want to hang on after we wrap up the main session, we will get an answer to you via this question feature. Or we will jot down your information and have your regional team reach out to you as well. There's a question about e-signatures on that electronic application and when you get to the final signature point. The electronic application allows you to utilize an email address as the signature option. And so the system's really nice. It just kind of generates the back and forth necessary toward the client. So when you are inputting the signature option, you'll actually input their email address, and it will send a copy of that application to the consumer for them to review, put their email address back into the application, and then that's their signature, and it's going to be signed and sent off to a surety. So it's a really seamless process on collecting that signature for the electronic application. Another good e-app question, since we do have so many electronic applications available for our product portfolio, the question is it possible to collect the information once and apply it to multiple applications? That's a great question and a tip that I use often with agents and advisors. You can actually start an application and populate the information in there. And then there is a function in iPipeline where you can go ahead and duplicate that case, which will allow you to keep the customer information in there, but then you would just go back in and change it to a different product, and it would open up that different product application. So that's a really great tip, great question, easy way to do business for sure. Some questions about the links and being able to access them. Again, contact your regional team. They have a copy of the slide deck and can share that with you, and we'll get those links out in the slide deck as well, so that you can access some of the different links that we've included in this presentation. Term product, max amount for accelerated underwriting. So ages 18 to 50, we can do up to $500,000 through our accelerated underwriting process. Ages 51 to 65, we can do up to $350,000 of base amount through the accelerated underwriting process, which allows the client to complete that in a non-medical fashion.
Hey, Paige, we had a question about our business overhead expense policy. I know now is probably not the best time to be doing it. That's a little bit longer, a deep discussion. But I would encourage you, if you do have questions on BOE, to reach out to your regional sales team. And they'll be able to address any questions that you have. And with that, I think we continue to get questions in. It looks like there's a lot of repetitive questions, but as Paige mentioned, we will continue to answer your questions. If you want to stay on with us after this ends, we will continue to answer those questions. And if for some reason we miss you, please reach out to your regional team. They are ready and willing and able to help you out.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate everyone's time today. Happy selling, and everybody stay safe and healthy, and extra love to the insurance industry today.
Amen. Thank you all for joining us. We wish you the best in health and happiness, and take care. Bye-bye.